The city. Let's show you temperatures too. It's really mild. It's pretty muggy. 69 degrees at Central Park right now, 72 at Newark, 70 in Massapequa, obviously the high point of the day temperature-wise. You see north and west, some of the steadier rainfall where you're seeing the shades of yellow and orange on the radar. That is steady, heavy rainfall up the thruway here near Tilson and New Paltz, down towards Poughkeepsie as well. This is all pushing to the north and east. So we have this coming on through the next few hours. Through 9 a.m., temperatures holding in the mid-60s. You see by about 11 a.m. midday, skies are starting to dry out. So it is a couple hours of this. Once we get past into the afternoon, we've got a ton of sunshine on the way. Breezy conditions with nearly steady temperatures this morning. They start to slip. We'll be in the upper 50s by 10 o'clock. All right, 4:31 right now. Plenty of room.
Wow.
4:41 right now. Marie LaRosa looking at our Wednesday weather, middle of the week. Here we are.
Here we're getting some much needed rain coming through. I don't have any watches or warnings regarding that rainfall. So far, so good in that regard. Timing it out, though, you head to Harriman, New York. It's just a few more hours and then some sunshine, but temperatures holding in the 60s. And speaking of temperatures, they will start to drop. We have frost advisories posted, and then by Friday morning, some freeze watches also on alert. We'll talk those numbers coming up in the 10-day.
All right. Thanks so much, Maria. And we're going to go leaf peeping coming up next, where you can ride high above this beautiful foliage. Plus this. Oh, isn't that beautiful? 4:45 right now. The more seasonal temperatures today may have you feeling like doing some leaf peeping. A hot air balloon company in Vermont offering tours to see the fall foliage. This is video recorded over the Champlain Valley this past week, and some in the air have worried that the drought conditions this year in New England could impact the season, but it really looks nice right now.
It's beautiful.
So pretty.
I know. It's always nice when we take a moment and really appreciate what we have, right?
And this is going to be a fast season.
Yeah.
Because of the drought, it's always going to be beautiful. You're just talking about degrees of vibrancy, and yeah, maybe a little less vibrant. But one thing that's going to be tough today, and maybe you got a preview yesterday, I know at my house, all the leaves are starting to come down. The acorn drop is real. The winds are going to help that along today. So we're starting that time of year. First, though, the next few hours, those winds will be gusty out of the south, so it's still really mild and muggy. And then by the afternoon, the front comes on through, and it is a brisk northwest wind. You are going to feel the chill. With temperatures staying in the 60s, we start to drop off later on this evening into the 50s. But it's not the only wet and windy day that we've got in the forecast. We get a little reprieve, but already by Sunday, we've got the winds picking up and that next chance for some rainfall. But as you can see, it's a train track along that front all the way from New England back through the Ohio River Valley. We are just on the edge of some of the steadier, heavier rain. We've seen that for the last few hours in parts of the Hudson Valley. Checking out live radar where you see the orange and yellow, that's really heavy rain, northern Ulster and into Dutchess County. So as you're riding up the thruway right now, you're encountering that. But the next few hours, we get another burst as this front tries to come on through. So expect the wet roadways, getting the kids off to school, the morning commute, and then it quickly moves on out of here. So by lunchtime, especially north and west of the city, we're already drying out and clearing out. So we'll get some sun before the day is out. But here we go. That's that high pressure. So far, so good into the start of the weekend. This is what we're watching for the end of the weekend. A coastal area of pressure driving northeast winds. So we'll definitely watch that for Sunday and into Monday. 69 degrees out there right now. We're kind of at the peak at this point because once the front comes on through, we see those temperatures really drop. Could see some frost north and west from Sussex, Monticello, and Poughkeepsie down to 49 degrees in the city, and another chilly start to the day on Friday. Now, as far as temps, we stay with highs in the 60s. Definitely the chilliest day, but bright tomorrow. And then you see by Sunday into Monday, the showers continuing. After that, it is dry for much of next week, and we do get a chance to pop back up into the 70s. All right, 4:47 now.
Thank you very much. As the world marked 2 years since Hamas's terrorist attack on Israel, an Israeli restaurant in Brooklyn reached out to police saying they're being harassed.
Vandals have targeted the building. Others have gone online, spreading anti-Semitic hate. October 8th, I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo, a couple of years here, watching a down tree issue. We're going to get to that. And so, of course, Maria LaRosa here with today's forecast because we have the game in the Bronx. So they get to play, but...
Yeah, it's a sweater weather and your best Yankees always heavy gear because it's going to be cool for tonight's game for sure. But yes, clearing out. Let's show you what's going on out there right now. As we look at live at Yankee Stadium, some light showers beginning to move through, some steadier rain to the north and west. But let's play a game. Find the front. Can you see by just the colors? We have 50s on one side, 70s on the other. We're still on the warm side, and we're still watching that humidity kind of make it feel almost tropical out there. We have 71 at Central Park now, 70 in White Plains. Again, the showers, not much in the way of any lightning, but it may be heavy at times. Some of that steadier rain beginning to push into Warren and Sussex County. Again, no warnings regarding the rainfall just yet, but it's going to be timing-wise messy, so something to keep in mind. Note temperatures all day into the mid-60s. We will get that sun to break out by early afternoon. Winds will be brisk early on and out of the south, later on out of the north, so that adds a little bit of a chill as skies clear through 7 p.m. All right, coming up on 5, freezing temperatures heading into Friday morning. So we'll take a look at those numbers and the next round of rain. Don't have to wait long for that in the 10-day. 10 this morning coming through the area. Temperatures holding steady in the mid and upper 60s. We've peaked as far as highs for the day today. We settle into the mid 60s this afternoon. It will be breezy, but by 4 o'clock, 66 degrees. It's a north wind now, so grab that jacket. All right, 5:31 right now. Plenty of things
for him right now. It's just the way it goes. Like Gabi said, when you're hot, you're hot.
You're absolutely right.
Gabi.
All right, and when you're dry, you want to stay dry. Look at the little jacket there.
This is Saffron, who always, we have a couple of pictures, just she looks into my soul. But she's got the right idea. She needs the rain gear this morning. We can see where we're headed. The next few hours begins to taper off. A few hours after that, the sun comes out. But by tonight, temperatures are dropping. Even colder temperatures by the end of the week. We'll take a look at that in the 10-day.
Thank you so much. Still ahead.
Really was just a sign of the times there, so someone may get those paintings. So, Maria, we got a little rain there on the lens.
Yes, maybe not happy little clouds, as
Ross
would
happy,
say.
Puffy little clouds.
And we'll maybe throw in some titanium white later with the white fluffy clouds as the skies clear. But yes, in the short term, you've got the gray, the rain, and on our screen here, the green representing the chances for rainfall. And that's at least through the next several hours. We see it through the city, north and west, but you can see by the afternoon, yes, we are drying out and the sun will be breaking out. But you've got a lot of the raindrops on the lens in Midtown right now. We're at a mild 68 degrees. That dew point at 65. It is muggy out there. Feels a little tropical with the rain showers. But as we check around the boroughs, from Staten Island, a little dry spell right there. But from Brooklyn and Queens into Manhattan and the Bronx, in through the Hudson Valley, from Orange County up the thruway towards Kingston, Poughkeepsie, Lake Mohegan, we're looking at some showers. Generally on the light side, a little steadier as we head into parts of New Jersey, including Passaic County, right between, say, I-80 and you've got 287, some yellow on the radar indicating that steadier rainfall. But the next few hours, yes, we're waiting for this front to clear. By 8, 9 o'clock, some of the heaviest pushing off to the east of the city. By 3, 4 p.m., a lot of us breaking into that sunshine, but the temperatures are dropping, the humidity's dropping with that front. That sets us up for some cool days, the next few. But already, I kind of want you to focus on Sunday to Monday time frame. That's because we'll be watching this coastal low through the mid-Atlantic enough that we start to see some very brisk driving east-northeast winds. So we'll look at some wave action, some rain and wind. Maybe not a pleasant end to the weekend, start to early next week. Out there right now, as we take a live look at Newark Airport, you've got glossy tarmac and, of course, the turnpike. A lot of the rain splatter there. The next few hours, yes, count on some rain. Grab the rain gear and the umbrella through at least noon. Then the sun breaks out. Temperatures still near 60 degrees at 9 o'clock, but we're waking up to the 40s tomorrow. And with a breezy north wind, that high of only 60 degrees, despite the sunshine, will feel chilly. We stay in the 60s through Monday. By Tuesday and Wednesday, we start to recover a bit. A few chances to get back in the 70s next week. All right, 5:47. Adele, how are things looking out there?
Wednesday morning, it's October 8th. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo. Adele Caballero's watching the commute for us, and Storm Team 4's Maria LaRosa here. See a lot going on that map behind you there, Maria.
Yeah, it's all adding up to a messy morning. Nothing that is too high impact, so that's good. I don't have any warnings associated with the rainfall right now or watches either, but you can see temperature-wise how mild and muggy it is from 70 at Newark, 68 in Central Park, 69 in Bridgeport. This is the peak of the day. It's not going to get any warmer than it is right now. But as far as the rain, some of the heaviest coming through Morris and Passaic County right now. So between 287 and I-80, the yellow on the radar right there along 208 as well in northern Jersey. See, that will continue the next few hours. So by 1 o'clock, finally, not just drying out, but the breeze kicks in and skies start to clear. But note the temperatures mid-60s, breezy, clear, and much cooler by the time we get to about 10 o'clock, upper 50s. All right, coming up on 6:01, Adele, what's the latest?
Likely.
Right.
So I think it's just a way for people to get involved and be part of this big event.
Up close.
You know, these sporting events are really good about that, too. There's always ways to volunteer. And
yeah, I think that's a good point.
Exciting. Yeah. And yeah, we're looking forward to that. I can't believe 10 months away. That's it.
I know.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, one of the airports that'll definitely be busy around that time, Newark. Right now, you can see traffic moving nicely. And this one spot here on the Turnpike and a glossy tarmac. So far, so good as far as any delays being registered right now. We'll keep an eye on that because we've got a couple of things, the low clouds, the rain, and the wind that could be an issue later on. You see the flags whipping right now on the plaza and, of course, the rink opening up this weekend. Temperature-wise, it'll cooperate a little bit more with more of the icy part of things. But right now, it feels tropical. We have 68 degrees, dew points at 65, so very, very humid. As far as rain right now in the 5 boroughs, getting a little reprieve. We see some of the steadier rain from Bergen County up and through Sussex and into Ulster and Dutchess counties. Nothing that has any warnings with it, but just know that it's messy, right? We have, along with the winds, the leaves are coming down. Watch those slick spots. Our future forecast here showing that by 9-10 a.m., especially east of the city, so from Merrick and Islip, Bridgeport, and down the shore, we could get another little surge in some of the steadier rainfall as the front approaches and moves on through. Already by the afternoon, though, we're drying out and that sun will come out. And it's going to be beautiful looking. It's just going to add a chill to the air, that's for sure, by Friday into Saturday. Then Sunday and Monday, this will be the next system that we've got our eye on, a coastal low that right now looks to throw not only some rough surf and northeast winds, but some rainfall here. So not a pleasant end to the weekend and start to early next week. So we've got the breezy conditions today, and those will pick up again Sunday and Monday with this next system. So we've sort of peaked with temperatures today. We're going to spend the rest of the day in the mid-60s. Those northwest winds kicking in tonight, that brings the chill. 30s and 40s north and west, 49 for the city. And then tomorrow, lots of sunshine, a brisk and cool northerly breeze, and highs that'll only be in the upper 50s near 60. By Friday morning, our chilliest of the next few, and then showers for Sunday into Monday along with the wind. And then after that, it does look pretty nice next week with another chance to see a couple days in the 70s. All right, 6:17 now. Adele, how's it looking out there?
Definitely some wet, slick roadways, and we're seeing more and more crashes pop up. So we really want everyone to take it slow out there and be very careful. I'll
give you the latest on our latest tropical storm, Jerry, the 5 a.m. advisory. This one is moving very quickly to the west-northwest at 23 miles per hour. So already by Friday morning, strengthening to, in the forecast, our next hurricane. So we do have some tropical storm watches posted for parts of the Leeward Islands as far as we go as through the season. Obviously, we're way past peak, but we still have about a month and a half.
Street. Also, because of that broken rail, your D trains will be seeing some service changes heading up.
Dolly Parton announced she was postponing her Las Vegas residency till September of 2026 due to, quote, health challenges.
Was found barefoot wandering this parking lot alone. We'll have the latest update when Today New York continues.
James believes keeping a close watch on his spending.
Welcome back, 6:42. It is 69 degrees here in Midtown Manhattan at this hour. But when it comes to the kitchen, nothing beats a family recipe. In Lower Manhattan, a mother's love of cheesecake has become a must-have treat for decades.
It's a business now run by her daughters.
On children, selling much more than a slice of their family's history.
Money was not important to her. She just wanted to make you happy. And she knew when you had a bite of our cheesecake, that was going to make your day.
Tracy Strahan, Today in New York.
What a wonderful reason to stay in business, right? Beautiful. And to work so hard.
Yeah, and the cheesecake looks delicious.
And it will make me happy.
Yeah, it would make me happy too, and it looks like it's made with a lot of love.
Yeah, it sure does.
So much love. Oh my goodness. And sometimes those little bites are just right.
Yes,
just
right.
enough to perk
especially
up.
if you get 5 of them.
I like your style. I like your style. Absolutely. Tracy, we love your stories. We love them. Let's just show you right now. We love the rainfall because we need it desperately. We've got a little bit of a dry break right now in the city, but you see the gray skies. We're still very much on the warm and muggy side of the big changes we're experiencing today. 69 degrees right now at Central Park, dew points into the mid-60s. So again, the live radar showing that break in and around the city, much of Long Island, rain-free for now. As you can see through portions of northern New Jersey, the Hudson Valley, Wallkill to Mahopac, Newcastle to Ramapo, up into Poughkeepsie. Occasional showers. We've had some rounds of heavier, steadier rain since this morning. But what we're tracking is that front. You can almost see that line of enhanced wind shift right here making its way to the south. So give it a couple more hours, and our forecast showing that 9, 10 o'clock, especially north and west, drying out first. Eventually from Islip and Bridgeport, by midday, you are also drying out. You see the skies are clearing too. So we'll get some bright sunshine to wrap up the day. But it is going to be turning much cooler. We've got a breeze that kicks in as well. And just a short break of this cool, dry weather because we have another wind and rainmaker in the making by Sunday and into Monday. So that's the next one to watch, that coastal low. And as it drives those east-northeast winds, we could be looking at some issues along the coast. And speaking of, we do have some coastal advisories posted for Monmouth and Ocean County. This is for the next couple of high tides. We have a nearly full moon, and so we see that for tomorrow especially. There's the Como Bridge somewhere. We're seeing some of that steadier rain come on by. As you can see, temperatures nearly steady through the day. One thing that you will notice by tomorrow, how much cooler and drier it is, especially with that north wind, down to 49 degrees tomorrow morning, even colder by Friday morning. As far as highs, by Thursday, upper 50s near 60 degrees, and then we kind of settle into the mid-60s through Sunday. Once we get past this Sunday-Monday system, a chance to kind of catch our breath here, and yes, temperatures rebound just a little into the low 70s next week. All right, 6:48, delays and delays, Adele.
Delays and suspensions. Actually, B trains are completely knocked